Hey guys, what's going on, dudes? This is David and Tevin, and we are back with another video. This is the second video of today. If you guys not have checked out the previous video before, it was basically my prediction for the Advanced Auto Parts Clash that will be happening this Sunday. But in today's video, we're going to be talking about one specific driver that does not have to do with the Monster Energy Cup Series, does not have to do with the NASCAR Xfinity Series, and does not do with the Truck Series. This driver has just unveiled their new paint scheme for the season. And the driver I'm going to be talking about today is a very upcoming young driver, and her name is Hailie Deegan. Now, Hailie Deegan, last year in the K&N Pro Series West, she got her first pole, first woman to ever do that in NASCAR Series, and she was the first person, well, in the K&N Series, she's the first person to get a pole in the K&N Series, and she's the first person to win a race in the K&N Series. So I'm going to look at this. I have the schedule right here, and I'm going to go through each track and see where she finished last year. And I'm just going to talk about the paint scheme that she unveiled at the end of the video. So the first race of the 2019 season is going to be the dirt track at Las Vegas. And funny enough, I checked it out. Hailie Deegan actually got her first pole, well, her only pole, at the dirt track in Las Vegas, and she ended up finishing second. But next race will be Irwindale, and I am looking at the schedule, and Irwindale was not in the last year season, so I have no idea what about that speedway. The next speedway that they go to is Tucson Speedway. They have two races there back to back. It'll be the third race of the season. Last year it was the second and third race of the season. Well, technically it's gonna be third and fourth. So last year she finished. Oh yeah, it is two races. She finished. I was just looking at it because the stats say she finished 8th both times at Tucson Speedway. So that's a pretty decent finish. And based off her like results from last season, besides two races, she never finished outside the top 10, which is very, very impressive. The two races where she did finish outside the top 10 was two races where she crashed. That was Iowa and Gateway. Moving on to the fourth Speedway, technically fifth, is Colorado National Speedway, and last year it was the fifth race, which means it's going to be the fifth race again, and last season she finished 5th place at the Colorado National Speedway. Next race will be at Sonoma, 6th race last season, and at Sonoma she finished 7th in the race. The next race moving on is Douglas County, and I guess it continues like here because Douglas was 7th. And last year in Douglas County, she finished 2nd in the race. So hopefully, maybe she gets a few more wins. The next one is a Casey General Store 150. Alright guys, I checked where it is, and funny enough, I didn't have it actually as a track, but it's going to be at Iowa until it continues on. The rest of the tracks are basically the same. I mean, like, yeah, except for like a few, the rest of the tracks are the same. So the Casey General Store 150 will be held at Iowa. Last season, she crashed at Iowa, as I said before. And moving on to the next race, it's Evergreen Speedway. Now, at Evergreen Speedway last year, she finished 7th in the race. Moving on to Gateway, she crashed in Gateway, and Gateway will be the 10th race of the season. Moving on past that, Meriden Speedway, which is where she got her first ever NASCAR K&N Pro Series West win. And that will be the 11th race on the season because the dirt track was moved up. The dirt track was the 11th race last season, now it's the first race this season. And at Meriden Speedway, she got her first win, like I said before. The next one's the All-American. Okay, and we're back again. The All-American Speedway is at their Meriden Speedway, and that race is going to be first time on the calendar because I don't see it on the previous schedule, and I just checked the schedule online. So let's hope she could do good in that speedway. So the next speedway after that is the Kern County Raceway Park in Bakersfield, California. I have that up right here just to make sure I know where it is. That race is also new to the calendar, so that'll be a very good thing. So the final raceway is a new raceway, definitely already, and it's going to be ISM Raceway in Phoenix, Arizona, the track that the NASCAR drivers main NASCAR series runs on. So that's all 14 races of the 2019 K&N Series West schedule. The Monster Energy Cup Series is way into the future for her, but not only, speaking of Monster Energy, her paint scheme. If you guys have not seen her paint scheme will be up on the screen right now. And I actually gotta say, this Monster Energy just design, the black and green just looks so good on this car. I mean, like, there's nothing that looks bad on this car to me. Black and green looks so good. Kurt Busch's #1 car that he has in the NASCAR Monster Energy Cup Series, the Monster Energy car, it looks beautiful. I just love the Monster Energy cars. I've loved them for a while, even though I'm not a Stewart-Haas fan and I'm not a Chip Ganassi fan, really. The Monster Energy cars they build, you know, like they design, are just one of the best paint scheme designs, and I can't deny the fact about that. But that is in general, that the paint scheme with Hailie Deegan is just very, very good, and I really love it. And hopefully, I get to see a few races, because hopefully they show the K&N series on TV sometime, so I can see her actually race. Otherwise, I have no idea how to see a race. If you guys can comment down below how you watch the K&N Series West. I have Xfinity, so please tell me how you guys watch the K&N Series West races, so I can actually do reactions to those races, about, you know, like where Hailie Deegan finished and everything like that, and other drivers, and about who won, because that would very much be, you know, like a very great addition to watch the K&N Series. Now they're gonna have the ARCA series on like Fox Sports 1. So please do comment down below how you guys watch the K&N Pro Series West, either on TV or on the computer, because I just need to know, guys, for, you know, like, in general. But anyway, guys, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Please do smash the like button. But anyway, guys, I will see you guys later. Peace.